Students, today our topic is pair of linear equations in two variables. So, before we start the pair of linear equation, at first we should know the linear equation having two variables. What is the standard form of a linear equation containing two variables? It is ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. This a, b and c are real numbers and a and b are not both 0. This is an important condition. A and b are not both 0. That means if a is equal to 0, then b is not equal to 0, and if b is equal to 0, then a is not equal to 0. Okay, this condition a and b are not both 0, this can be said as a square plus b square not is equal to 0. Okay, often this condition can be said that a square plus b square not is equal to 0. So what is the standard form of a linear equation having two variables? It is ax plus by plus c is equal to 0, where a, b and c are real numbers with a and b are not both 0, that is a square plus b square not is equal to 0. Let us see one example. 2x plus 5y is equal to 7. I took one solution. If x is equal to 1 and y is equal to 1, then this value satisfies this given equation. That means 1 comma 1, it is a solution of this equation. Okay, so how many solutions is possible for a linear equation? Infinite solution. One more solution for this equation. Suppose we write x is equal to 7 by 2, y is equal to 0. If x is equal to 7 by 2, y is equal to 0, that means 7 by 2 comma 0, it is also a solution. Or if we write x is equal to 0, y is equal to 7 by 5, it is also an equation, like it is also a solution. Like this, infinite solutions are possible. Why infinite solutions are possible for a linear equation? You see, every solution of the equation is a point on the line representing it. Point on the line representing it. From where you got the line? Now, if you draw the graph of this linear equation, it will give you a straight line. Okay, there are infinite points on a straight line. Okay, that means each and every point are the solution for that equation. That each and every point lies on that line represented by this given equation are the solution of this equation. That's why it is written every solution of the equation is a point on that line representing it. Now the pair of linear equations in two variables. Pair of linear equation means two equations will be given. a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equal to 0. This is one equation, and the another equation is a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equal to 0. Now, if two equations are given, then what will be the type of their solution? Okay, three cases may arise. Inconsistent, the system is inconsistent. That means these two lines are parallel. That means no intersecting point. The system will be consistent. That means if they intersect each other. And the system will be dependent pair of linear equations or consistent if they coincide. Okay, coincide means one line falls on the other line. You see, these are the pictorial representation of these three cases. And what are the conditions? This is important. And these two lines will be parallel if a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 not is equal to c1 by c2. Then we can say that these two straight lines are parallel. That is, the ratio of the coefficient of x is equal to ratio of the coefficient of y. Now for consistent case, that is for intersecting straight line, a1 by a2 not is equal to b1 by b2, and for the consistent, that means these two lines coincide. When these two lines coincide, if all these three ratios are equal, that is A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 is equal to C1 by C2, and these are the three pictorial representation of these three cases. Now we shall check the previous relations graphically, and also we will try to solve the pair of linear equations in two variables graphically. That means we are trying to find the solution of the pair of linear equations graphically. At first we check the system is inconsistent, that means inconsistent system of inconsistent system of pair of linear equations we took as example x plus y is equal to 2 and 2x plus 2y is equal to 9. So in both these two cases a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 is equal to 1 by 2, whereas c1 by c2 is equal to 2 by 9. So a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2, that is not is equal to c1 by c2. Now graphically we will see whether they are parallel, these two lines are parallel or not. For the graphical solution, at first we have to take the first given equation, that is x plus y is equal to 2, that is y is equal to, changing the side of x, y is equal to 2 minus x. In this form of representation, that is y is equal to 2 minus x, y is the dependent variable and x is the independent variable. Why? Now the values of y depends on the values of x. That means if we put the value of x, from that we can find the value of y. In this process, that's why y is dependent variable and x is independent variable. So at first we have to form a table and we have to put the values of x, for which we can get the values of y. Three values we have to take, that means 3 points on that straight line represented by this given equation. Why 3 points? As we know that 2 points confirms a straight line, and if there is any mistake, then the third point will say us that yes, there is a mistake. If all these 3 points lies on that straight line, then we can say that our calculation is right. If there is any mistake, then any of this point may not lie on that drawing of the straight line. After that, we have to take the second equation, that is 2x plus 2y is equal to 9. Again we have to represent y in the form of x, that is y is equal to 9 minus 2x by 2. Then we have to take the values of x, for which we have to find the values of y, and 3 points we have to take. Okay. Now to get the graphical solution, at first we have to draw a horizontal line named as x-axis, and a vertical line that is named as y-axis, which are perpendicular to each other. So I draw this line which is horizontal, it is as x-axis. Okay, give two arrows. In the right side it is x and in the left side it is x dashed. Okay, and this is the vertical axis you have to take. Okay, this one is y axis, at the top it is y and at the bottom it is y dashed. Now to draw the graph of this x plus y is equal to 2, we have to locate these points or locate these values on these graphs. At first x is equal to 0, y is equal to 2, that means 0, 2. Which point? This is the point 0, 2. We took this 1 centimeter as 1 unit. Okay, then the point 1, 1. Along x axis 1, y axis 1, this is the point 1, 1. You see, using these 2 points we can draw a straight line, but we have to take the third point to confirm that it is the correct straight line. At the third point it is 2 comma 0, x2 y0, x2 1 2 y0. Okay, this is the point. Now if all these three calculations are right, then they will lie on the same straight line. If there is any mistake, then you have to understand that it is wrong. Okay, you see, we got a straight line connecting these 3 points. That means this straight line represents x plus y is equal to 2. Now on the same graph we have to also represent that another straight line, another equation, that is 2x plus 2y is equal to 9. To represent that line, what to do? Now again we have to locate this point. What is the first point? 0 comma 9 by 2, that is x is equal to 0, y 9 by 2. 9 by 2 means 4 of 1 by 2, that is 1 2 3 4, and this is the half. This is the point which represents 0 comma 9 by 2. After that 1 comma 7 by 2, that is x is equal to 1, y 7 by 2. Y 7 by 2 means 3 of 1 by 2, that is 1 2 3, then half. This is the point which represents 1 comma 7 by 2. Now minus 1 comma 11 by 2. X is minus 1, this, then 11 by 2, that is 5 whole 1 by 2. 1 2 3 4 5, and this is half. This point is 5 of 1 by 2. So again we have to draw the line using these 3 points, joining these 3 points. Okay, so this straight line represents this 2x plus 2y is equal to 9. You see, these two straight lines are parallel. Okay, we took the example like a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2, not is equal to c1 by c2, and we got also they are parallel. That means there exists no solution, so the system is inconsistent. We took the second example, that is x plus y is equal to 5 and 2x plus 3y is equal to 12. So here we can see that a1 by a2 is equal to half and b1 by b2 is equal to 1 by 3. So a1 by a2 not is equal to b1 by b2. Let us see that whether the system is consistent or inconsistent, that is whether it is intersecting or parallel or coincident lines using graph. Again, to solve the given equations graphically, we have to proceed like the previous. So at first we have to represent both these two equations in the form of y. That means we have to represent y in the form of x in both the two cases to get the 3 points or to get the values of x and y for the corresponding equation which satisfies the given equations. Okay, after getting the points from the first equation and from the second equation, we have to put these points, we have to plot these points on the graph to get these straight lines. Now to draw the graph, we have to draw the perpendicular axis. Horizontal axis is known as x axis and the vertical axis it is y axis, and now we have to plot this point. The first point for the first equation it is x equal to 0, y equal to 5, that is 0 comma 5. So x is equal to 0, y is equal to 5, 1 2 3 4 5. So this is the point which represents 0 comma 5, that is the coordinate of this point is 0 comma 5. After that 1 4, that is x equal to 1, this is from 0, this is 1, then 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the point 1, 4. After that minus 1, 6, that is x equal to minus 1, then along y axis 6 unit, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So what we took, what is the scale here? You see 1 centimeter, that is 1 unit. So scale you can write here, scale is 1 unit, that is equivalent to 1 centimeter. Okay. We got these 3 points. So if we join this line, if we join these points by a straight line, then we will get the graph of the first equation. Okay, this is the graph of the first equation, that is x plus y is equal to 5. Okay, after that the second equation, what is the first point? 0, 4, x is 0, y 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, this is the point. Then minus 3, x equal to minus 3, y 6, x equal to minus 3, 1, 2, 3, and y 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is the point represents minus 3, 6. Then x equal to 6, y 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is the point which represents, you should draw this line, you should extend this x axis with your scale. Okay. Then join these 3 points. To get the straight line which represents the second equation. Okay. You see, this is the point of intersection. What is the point of intersection? This is the point of intersection. What is the coordinate of this point? That will be the solution for these 2 equations. Let us see. 1, 2, 3. The value of x is 3 and then 1, 2. The coordinate of this point of intersection is 3, 2. That means the solution is, therefore the solution x is equal to 3 and y is equal to 2. Okay. For the last case, we took the example as 2x minus y is equal to 1 equation, and another equation is 6x minus 3y is equal to 3. So a1 by a2, that is the ratio of the coefficient of x, is 2 by 6, that is equal to 1 by 3. Similarly, b1 by b2, that is the ratio of the coefficient of y, that is minus 1 by minus 3, that is equal to 1 by 3, and c1 by c2, that is the ratio of the constant terms, that is equal to 1 by 3. So all these 3 ratios are 1 by 3. That means a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 is equal to c1 by c2. Now graphically let us see whether this example it is consistent or inconsistent. That means whether they are intersecting or parallel or coincident lines. To draw the graph, at first we have to take the values, we have to find the values of x and y to draw the straight lines or to draw the graphs of both these 2 given equations. Then on the graph page, draw the horizontal and the vertical axis. Horizontal axis is known as x-axis and the vertical axis is known as y-axis. Then plot the points 1, 1, 0, -1 and 2, 3 to get the line representing first equation. Joining these 3 points, we got the straight line which represent this first equation, 2x minus y is equal to 1. Now we are to plot the points -1, -3, 3, 5 and -2, -5 to get the second straight line. Here I used this double circle to represent the points for on the second equation. You see, these 3 points also lie on this first straight line. That means both these two straight lines coincide with each other. That means if a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 is equal to c1 by c2, then we will get the straight lines which coincide with each other.